Dino, Jack and Ash.
Everybody, yeah.
We are back. Oh, shit. Here we go. We are back. All right.
Stunning.
That's pretty good.
That was a good return.
That was beautiful.
Yeah.
A few Backstreet-related news items popped up
All right.
actually while you're away.
Hit me, Ash. Let's go.
One, they're releasing a Christmas album.
Yeah.
And Drake also got up on stage and performed with them.
What song?
Recently.
Any audio?
That-
Supporting audio?
Yes.
This is big.
That
Michael.
was huge.
Hello, Jack.
Good morning.
Michael in Melton.
Hey guys, how are you?
10 out of 10. What can we do for you?
What did I do on the weekend? I went to the loo.
That's sick, man. It's good, isn't it? It's nice.
Yeah, I didn't think I'd like it. Actually quite good.
Your phone's a bit shitty, but great to speak to you, Michael. Do you have that supporting audio?
I don't have the supporting audio, but
So-
they're saying I want it that way.
So Drake,
Yeah, they were performing in Toronto, which is his hometown, so he was up on stage with them.
do you find it this morning for us?
Yeah, I will, absolutely. Yeah, I'll find it in this break.
Geelong, Paul, say hello to the gang. The gang's back, Paul.
Guys, welcome back, and I've got something to say to all of you.
Yes.
Paul.
Thank you so much, guys. I'm going to Antarctica thanks to Nova.
No
You are
shit, Paul.
too, because your partner won that competition.
Yeah. Yeah, she sure did. I told you guys she was going to call up with an amazing story, and she did.
Whoa, when is it?
As far as we know, end of October we go.
How
for
cool.
a couple of weeks, a few weeks, yeah.
You're going to Antarctica?
That's really soon as well, Paul.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, we've been looking up all the videos from that Quark explorations and all that. It's we're just blown away by it, mate. It's unbelievable.
Now, Paul, has your partner actually told you that she's taking you, or have you just assumed that you're getting the other ticket?
Ash, don't be a downer, mate. I'm going.
Yeah, well, good point, Paul. Ash, don't be a downer.
Come on.
Do you have that Drake audio?
I need to pull it up in the break, otherwise
sorry.
it'll bleed through to this.
I'm very excited.
Yeah,
about
I know.
it. Paul, hey, good luck with the Penguins, man.
Thanks, mate.
Don't kiss a penguin unless you're allowed to. If you're allowed to kiss a penguin, smooch a penguin.
Roger that.
I didn't stay up for Kyrgios last night. I just got up early and watched the mini match. The worst result I thought with that final, Wimbledon final, would be for Nick Kyrgios to start losing and be his own worst enemy and chuck the shits, and that's what happened. But
Yeah.
pretty sucks.
And it sounds like now, because obviously there's been a bit of rivalry off the court between Djokovic and Kyrgios, and now they're saying that they've got a bromance going on.
Yeah, I've seen their social media interactions and inviting each other out and for drinks and everything.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
very
would be
weird.
the worst night out,
Wouldn't
ever.
it? But I want it to happen and I want them to go out but then end up fighting and
Yeah,
then go
yeah.
onto social media and blast each other.
Bro, whatever, bro. There'd be some bros chucked around. But
Absolutely.
Novak wouldn't do anything fun, and then Kyrgios, it'd be... Actually, I'd watch it. Film it, I'll
Yeah.
watch it. Put it on some shitty network, I'll watch it.
Agreed.
Yeah.
How good was that Kyrgios press conference as well?
Which one?
About the shoes,
Oh, my gosh.
the red kicks.
Yeah.
About the Jordans?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like last week?
Yeah.
Yeah. He
I
just-
do what I want.
I loved it.
Do what I want. Yeah, I like watching the guy. He's a psychopath. It's interesting.
He makes it fun because he pisses people off. He's like Ginnivan.
Yeah.
Last night
obviously, there's been a bit of stuff off the court too, so
Yeah.
he'll be heading to court in August for that. So
Wait,
we'll
do
see
we
what
know
happens
anything
there.
about that at all yet?
It's a common assault charge
Right.
relating to an ex-partner.
Yeah, so that you probably should get that sorted.
Yeah.
Correct.
Doesn't feel really right cheering on someone when you don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Andy Marr was tweeting last night, you'd have to be a sucker for punishment to accept an invitation to Kyrgios' players box. He started wigging out at his box and his loved ones for not supporting enough. Full. And it got real cringy, and that's what I'm here for.
Yeah, same. I want that.
Yeah, I'm not going to sit here and go, oh, he's got a bad attitude.
Yeah.
Oh, no shit.
No, yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
And also, if you're going along as a family or a friend to one of his matches, like you know that there's a chance that'll happen. He could turn on you.
I wonder if he's like that in all aspects of his life with his family and friends. If he feels like they're not quite up to par for his standards, if he just starts,
I get the
yelling
vibe
at
he
them.
does.
Yeah.
I get the vibe he's like that.
Yeah.
He's consistent at least.
Yeah, sure.
Kyrgios is such a monumental arsehole. Imagine hurling constant foul-mouthed abuse in a Wimbledon final at your own support team, family, when you're for your bad shots. That was from Piers Morgan. So another well-adjusted,
Piers would hate him.
another well-balanced person commenting on another well-balanced person.
Sounds right.
Oh, well, Wimbledon's cooked. Stick a fork in it. Everyone's getting COVID again. That's pretty shit.
Yeah.
What's going on with that, eh?
You can get a 4th COVID shot now.
Well, we'll talk about it next. It's going to be another wave of COVID. No one wants to talk about COVID, but we might have to talk about COVID. What's happening with COVID?
So the BA4 and BA5 strains are now the dominant strains, and they're kind of causing this new wave that's coming through. The state government's going to continue to provide free rats across terms 3 and 4 for schools, which is good to, I guess, get an idea on the rates going through schools. But now the expert panel on immunisation is now also recommending a 4th COVID booster. At the moment, it's been 3. There was a lot of talk last week about over 30s. So they're recommending now over 50s get a 4th
Right.
They're calling it a winter booster. So basically, so people can get on top of it during this winter strain. And then between the age of 30 and 49, obviously, there is also... It's now also available to that age group, even though there's not that strong recommended advice around it.
From over 30.
Yeah.
And have they come out? My head has been in the sand for 2 weeks. Have the Victorian politicians come out and weighed in on mask mandates or further restrictions or anything like that? Or are they saying that it won't be happening?
No, not at this stage.
Okay.
No.
What are people going to say about that 4th shot?
I don't know. I think, I guess there was already a bit of fatigue around the 3rd shot, like the booster. So,
But that doesn't make much sense.
yeah, no, I know. I feel like that's the general consensus though. So I feel like I can't imagine people will be rushing to get a 4th.
Which probably won't be good for everyone.
No.
But I think if there's no mandate, people won't have such a strong opinion. It's your own choice, right?
That's true.
I only recently got my 3rd last week because I got COVID around the time I was due for my booster and then let it slide and then finally got around to getting it done. So
it's down to your choice. That it's a thing that most people need to get for it to be effective, right?
yeah, that's right.
So if people just go, I've had enough, it's not helping anyone.
Correct.
That's true.
But I think I've got a lot of mates when I think about it, and we talk about it, that haven't had their 3rd booster yet.
Yeah.
So just realistically, it's like, well, wow, I don't know how many are going to...
It's not helping.
No.
And I think for me, I was not well at all when I had COVID. I was really sick. So that for me is the motivation.
Yes.
I'm like, I never want to feel like, obviously, in addition to that, I don't want to put my immunocompromised friends or family at risk. But also, selfishly, I was sick and I never want to feel like that again.
I feel like personal experience really does weigh in on the decision or the motivation to go and get it.
Yeah.
Feels like we're going to go through a whole thing again. No one will want it and everyone's going to get sick.
Yeah.
Shit gets overwhelmed.
And I think we're forgetting, we've come so far from where we were. Like, bars are open, dance halls are open, life is, footy games, matches are packed out. So people, I think there's a little bit of complacency creeping in because it's like, well, life's back to normal.
Yeah,
so.
and also I get it when it's like, I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Like, we talked about it for 2.5 years, so I can appreciate there's that there as well.
Yeah.
Because we're over it. We're bored of the chat. Not
don't
saying that we
appreciate anything.
we should be.
It's dumb. We're doing all this stuff because we all got it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're going to go through this for a while, aren't we?
I think so.
Woo! Yay! Yeah, we're proper back. Everyone's back in the damn studio. Ash reckons that Drake got up with Backstreet Boys on a concert, huh?
They were performing in Toronto, which of course is Drake's hometown. And so for the final song of the show, they brought out Drake.
Yo, yes.
I've got to say, I don't think he contributed much, but that's just my 2 cents.
No, and on all of I saw it on TikTok because there was heaps of angles and vantage points uploaded to TikTok. And he kind of just stands, I don't know if he knows how to interact with the Backstreet Boys.
Yeah.
Like they're in such different leagues. It was kind of funny.
Yeah, and he was dancing a lot and...
Oh,
I don't know.
Who was dancing a lot?
Drake.
Okay.
More dancing.
Can't really hear Drake, eh?
So for the first part, he is contributing, and then for the chorus, he takes a step back, and that's when he starts doing all these
Drake stuff.
Drake
awkward
dance
jiving.
moves.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. I've got the video in front of me now. So I want to see. Is he dad dancing? Would you describe it as?
Yeah, he's like doing a lot of Backstreet Boy
Shouldery,
imitating
yeah.
kind of.
Is he taking the piss?
No, I don't think so.
He's doing this with love?
Yeah. He was saying that song means a lot to him because he had a bar mitzvah when he was 13 and that song came on.
Right.
And the girl that he felt very strongly for came up and asked him to dance.
Oh, that's so lame.
He
That is
became a
so
man.
Lame.
Yeah.
Drake used to be cool. Like,
know,
I
what
don't want to hear
happened?
about that.
That's adorable. All right, thanks, Ash. Good morning, Melbourne. It's the early show. Everyone's back, and that was a nod to the greatest song ever made in the history of this damn planet from Beck Runner. I'm going to sound like an old miserable bastard here, but not a patch on the original.
Was it American Pie? I was introduced to this song?
Yeah, brother.
Yeah.
The first one where All Striker and the band lady are on the jetty. And they're under a doona.
It's a beautiful moment.
A touching moment.
That's lovely.
Carol in Frankston South, do you remember that part of American Pie?
I do remember that part of American Pie, and number 2 as well.
Number 2, classic. A classic. Absolute classic, where they break and enter into a house to watch the occupants strip.
Oh, wow.
It's pretty bad.
Is it worth seeing? I was going to say I haven't seen it. Should I bother?
Sure.
The first American Pie I saw, I think, was Bandcamp. Is that the third or fourth?
That's like a mongrel offspring
yeah.
of the gloried franchise.
And then I went back and watched the first ones. Dad played us American Pie when we were like 6.
So
oh,
many
Dad.
things I haven't seen.
Did you have feelings when you watched it?
I think it was just the excitement of watching something naughty. I don't think I fully understood it or enjoyed it like we maybe would now.
When you watch that back, they live stream the exchange student getting changed.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Does
yeah,
this
yeah.
age well?
Mate, what do you reckon?
Okay, because I tried to watch Top Gun for the first time while you guys were on break. That has not aged well.
No.
It really has not.
What in what way?
Oh, it's so misogynistic, and
Yeah,
like
right.
to the girl of his affection. That in part of that is that after he meets her at the bar and she goes into the bathroom, he follows her.
I
in there.
noticed that too. That's real bad.
That's not okay. Like, don't do that.
Follows her into the dunnies. It's pretty strange.
And he
That's
thinks
real
it's this
creepy.
real romantic
Yeah.
move. It's not.
What year was the first Top Gun?
86.
Okay,
85,
so it's
86.
really, really quite a while ago.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But American Pie, they basically, in terms of what would you get charged for these days? And you should,
Yeah.
by streaming someone without their knowledge, getting their kid, a minor,
I was going to
someone
say,
in high school.
and they're underage. That
And-
would be child.
That's like
Yeah.
a solid week on the front page of the Herald Sun.
and everyone's
you're
watching
cancelled.
it. Blink-182 are watching it.
And jail time.
It's crazy shit. Phil, good morning.
Good morning. Welcome back.
Yeah, thanks, man. Do you ever have that thought about American Pie 1, how they should be in prison?
Well, yeah, I reckon they wouldn't pass the pub test nowadays.
No, wouldn't have thought so.
20 years ago. That's a while ago.
Still a great
Hey,
film.
still a great
I
film.
don't think I'm going to be watching it.
Phil and Carol.
We're going to send you both a Family Museums Victoria membership. Join museum members and enjoy free general entry to Melbourne Museum, Science Works and the Immigration Museum. I love Science Works.
Right
Yeah,
on.
that's fun.
How good, Phil?
Thank you. Love it.
Hey, Carol, well done to you as well.
Thank you.
All
Thanks,
the best.
guys.
Let's have a American
welcome
Pie.
back.
Hey, thank you. Let's have a American Pie marathon together.
Movie night.
Oh.
It's the early show with Dino, Jack and Ash. Get up and go.
On Nova 100.
Well.
Good morning, guys.
Good
morning.
How are you?
I didn't ask you guys what you did on your holidays yesterday. We're back from holidays. It's day 2.
Yes.
Without boring me shitless. Who wants to go first? Let's go. Who's first?
Oh, well, I will bore you shitless because I worked, Dean. Thanks for asking.
Oh, God, we do that a lot, don't we?
You do that every
I know.
time.
But Dino, I did shock myself Saturday night at 2 a.m. when I was quite merry walking through Electric, a club on Chapel Street.
Yeah.
And I saw bloody Ash Gardner
At 2 a.m.
at 2 a.m.
Ashley,
I was there. It's true. I can confirm.
it was you?
It was me.
And I said to Grace,
yeah, we spoke to each other. He didn't just see me across the room and and speculate it was me. He did confirm it was me.
Well, I'd forgotten if I'd spoken to you, and I spoke to Grace, my mate, and she goes, "Yeah, I think Ash was a bit salty to be there."
Oh, Ashley.
Oh, no, not at all.
Whoa.
Grace was worried that you didn't want to be there. I was like, maybe the boyfriend dragged her to Electric.
We've all
up
been
those
there,
stairs.
Ash.
No. We were there for a friend's 30th.
Okay.
I was impressed to see you there
Thank you. What time did you leave?
at like probably 1:30.
Yeah, well, I outlasted you, which is even bigger news.
I know.
But begrudgingly, it sounds like.
No, I had a great time. I was there for a friend's 30th. It was a great night.
And then Jack Ginnivan joined.
Oh, yeah. What do you reckon?
Yeah, he did. He was there. I think another Pies boy was there as well. And because we're in a booth for this friend's 30th, they kind of
booth at Electric.
kind of came and sat down. And I think one of the girls was a bit oblivious to who, what was going on. And she picked up there was a reserved sign, reserved for Phoebe, and picked up the sign and said, "You, Phoebe, wouldn't have thought so. Better get out." And her partner is a huge Pie supporter, and I think he was dying.
Jack said that. Who said are you Phoebe?
One of the girls who was in the booth
said it to
Jack.
God forbid, Jack Ginnivan.
Crash in your booth. But that was probably about as exciting as your 2 weeks got, Ash, because you were stuck here.
Yeah, I was here.
You went to some dodgy shows in Thailand. Let's get straight to it. Who'd you go with?
I went to a dodgy show in Thailand. So I went with my family because I was on a family holiday. And it was, so my mum, dad, sister and I, we made friends with this other great family there who were actually just from Brighton. And we took them because they had kids of a similar age. And you hear about these ping pong shows, right? You walk down Bangla Road and they hold out these dodgy signs to you and you follow them into a club. Go into the club. At the start, it was just sort of what you may see at a strip club here in Melbourne, like some people dancing on stage.
Weird show to choose to go to as a family.
I know. But
Like the billboard for the ping pong show doesn't say fun for the whole family,
No, it doesn't.
But I think it's an experience that we will all take to the grave together. Because
I don't think I want to go to a ping pong show with Marilyn. I'm just putting it out
Marilyn would love it.
Why don't you ask Marilyn?
Yeah.
there. Nah.
So it starts off like people dancing. Then we move on to the ping pongs, which is quite a sight. Then we moved on to flags.
Flags inside someone?
And they just never, they were never ending, those flags.
Oh, so it was like when a clown takes...
Yes!
Oh, like a magic show out of the sleeve.
Yes, but it was a different type of sleeve.
I wish I didn't use
Then came a little pigeon,
No.
which was quite something. And
Leave the wildlife out of it.
that's what I sort of thought too.
Yeah.
Once the pigeon flew out, she then chased after it to catch it. So I think the pigeon must have another turn later on.
Was the pigeon behind all the other stuff?
No, the pigeon was next. No, it was sort of separate. She didn't have the flags and the pigeon at the same time.
How long do you think the pigeon was hiding for before it emerged?
I reckon probably in 2 minutes.
It's a showbiz pigeon, Ash. These pigeons are... I know what they're doing.
And then...
It's like backstage at the Rockerstead.
Yeah.
This pigeon's just going, I'm ready for my shot.
It's probably warm up there, Ash.
Yeah.
You know.
How's it breathe?
And then I was a few tequila shots down by this point, and I started standing side of stage dancing as they were dancing. So they
Look at me, get me up there.
pretty much, and they saw that as an invitation to do so.
Of course they did.
So they then dragged me up with Hamish, this friend we were with, and handed me 2 helium balloons. And I was like,
Oh, no.
like, what's happening here? I'm just waving them in the air. And then she's like pointing to me. She's like, you hold above your head. I was like, great. And then over your crotch.
This sounds high risk.
But at this point, I didn't know what she was going to do with me. She then laid down on the front of the stage on her back, legs in the air. She had a contraption in her sleeve, let's say, and she shot darts out to the balloons. She got the one above my head straight away.
Bullseye.
And then the one at the crotch, she missed like 3 times. And that night, when I was showering, I've just got this green little circular bruise in my groin from the dart that didn't quite hit the balloon straight away.
Oh my God. How's her aim to get the one above your head?
That's
so
what
quick?
I thought. But also, are you stitching me up? Like, you can get the one above my head, but not in front of my crotch.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
And then there was a live sex show, and that was something else, not for radio.
What did your mum and dad think of this?
I don't know whether... I don't think Mum enjoyed it.
No.
But Dad, I don't know. You'll have to ask him. Yeah, so
Well-
that's quite something.
Put his number into the
Yeah.
system.
But no, Thailand was beautiful. What about Bali, Dean?
Bali was resorts and seafood and old friends. It wasn't. I didn't do your tour.
No.
I have done your tour before, but this one wasn't. It was just nice.
You stayed in the honeymoon suite, didn't you?
Yeah, man.
So some poor couple who was trying to book the honeymoon suite couldn't because Dean Thomas had booked it for himself.
Correct.
Which I love.
Correct. Those
And I love that they still put the rose petals out, and they did the towel display as well, right?
dual swans,
Yeah,
and then they made
Forming
other
a love
animals.
heart.
They made other animals with the towels.
such as
Elephant,
yeah.
scorpion, turtle.
A scorpion. I've had an elephant before, but not a scorpion.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
And how drunk out of 10 was Sam Pang when you saw him over there?
When I rocked up to his place, he was sober, and then we went down to the bar and talked rubbish. And he's very good at ordering two at a time, you know.
Oh, good.
By the time your first one's gone, the second one's there.
Yeah.
It's foresight.
I like
Smart.
Good holidays, huh?
that. Good holidays.
That's beautiful.
What do you put the woman's accuracy down to?
I'm going to say 7 out of 10 purely because she missed the crotch area a few times.
That was intentional, I think.
But
That was showbiz.
yeah, true.
Bit of showbiz flair.
It's more of a reflection back at us.
Attending?
No, but the fact that that's the show they're putting on for Westerners, and we're going in.
Yeah, true. There were no locals.
No.
No. Oh, no. Never are.
It's Greg from Caloundra.
Good morning, everyone. It's the early show. Mark and Frankston, I fear you're calling up to talk about your tales of Thailand.
I am.
Okay, here we go. What do we got for us?
When did you go, Mark?
Back in 2016, we went there training Muay Thai.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, went and did the Bangla Road, and we wanted that experience, and it was the worst experience ever.
Oh,
And
no.
why? What were you searching for, and why did you not get it?
We just searched and talked, just say, yeah, we've been there, done all that. Yeah, we went to one of the shows.
Where did you... Do you remember the name of the establishment? Was it Hollywood?
No, it was years ago.
Right. And what did you see?
They were shooting out bananas,
Shooting at bananas.
Whoa.
What?
and there was like one hit me.
With how much
And-
force?
Well, they're peeled, so they just shot out when they're wet.
Yeah.
I do. Yeah.
Yeah.
It makes
And
sense.
they were horrendous. They stank. We ran out of there to the chemist across the road, grabbed spray.
And what did you tell the pharmacist?
I didn't go in. My coach did.
Your coach
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
That's a coach. That's leadership.
He sorted it out for the team.
Leadership goes into the pharmacist and says, antibiotics.
Yeah.
For these bananas.
Yes.
And so you didn't feel like, did you feel like it was exploitative? Why did you hate it?
It's not that I hated it. It's just the smell was really bad.
The smell.
I'll never forget that.
I reckon there's a reason they're not doing bananas anymore then.
Yeah.
Because I think they must have heard your feedback, Mark.
Yeah, maybe.
There was a place where Nathan Broad, who is a part of Chrissy Salmon Brownie family, he recommended I go to somewhere called Susie Wong's because apparently you get given like a pool noodle upon entry
Sure.
and you get to interact with the performers on stage whilst they hit you back with the pool noodle. And I thought that's where I drew the line with mum and dad. I was like, I don't want mum and dad holding pool noodles next to me, hitting people on stage.
Yes. Mark, were there any animals during your show? I'm still concerned about this poor pigeon.
There was a fish.
Fish.
When you're out, they try to give you a menu at the front. They're like, turtles, fishes, birds.
Yeah.
Lizards? I got offered a lizard.
I didn't get off the lizard, no.
They reckon it's more about us than them.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
There's something deeply, deeply concerning about us that we want to see this.
They see a footy trip coming a mile away and, oi man, turtles! And then they got you. And then all of a
Yeah, they
sudden,
do all.
the whole how do you say it, man? Help me out.
Muay Thai.
The whole team's there. And then the manager's going across to the pharmacy to get penicillin.
Yeah.
Hey, what does the pharmacist give you? Is it just antibiotics?
No, it wasn't anything like that. It was just like sanitizer and shit, trying to get the smell in there.
Alcohol wipes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, nothing will play havoc with the pH levels more than a banana and a fish.
This is true.
It's unfortunate. The ads. All us up, we have free things because we're a radio station. Crazy old Uncle Elon Musk. He's not buying Twitter now. You guys probably heard that.
Yes, I did see that.
Twitter would never release information about the bots or the fake accounts they have.
Yeah.
It's really interesting.
Elon Musk also revealed that he's just got children everywhere.
Right, I heard that too. During when he and Grimes had a child, I think he conceived other children or something.
Yeah, so not long after, or around that time, someone who's one of the execs at one of his companies was pregnant with twins to him as well. Because that recently came out in court documents because things were being filed for name changes and it was revealed that this woman who heads up one of his companies
were the twins conceived, though, just before his most recent child with Grimes, or was it just after? Because I read somewhere it was just before and I was like, poor Grimes.
I'm not sure, but I remember seeing a video of Elon Musk in a house before Tesla and all that went big. In a house, a huge house with a wife and several kids, and this was before he was famous. He's a strange guy.
So odd.
He also took to Twitter not long after it was revealed that he had twins, that he is personally trying to combat the underpopulation crisis that's gripping the world. So, I mean, he is sowing that seed
So he's
feverishly.
got 2 children with Grimes.
Yes.
And he's got 5 others, a set of twins and a set of triplets. I think the twins or the triplets are the ones I saw when he was shacked up in suburbia.
Right.
And he was bald then.
What?
He's since then now got hair and more kids. And it's really effing weird.
He's like Benjamin Button.
I wonder how the money's divvied up, because I just feel like he's not the kind of dude that's going to equally split his fortune among his children.
No, I think he is. I think he has made comments before about the fact that he's decided to have kids, so it should be his responsibility to make sure they're well funded.
I feel like he's the kind of the guy, though, in 15 years he's going to dog him
Yeah.
when he goes.
Change his
I don't know
mind.
why I'm thinking about that, but anyway.
10 kids he has in total. 10 children. 10 offspring.
Wow.
That's weird.
That's busy.
He's an alien. A strange alien.
Yeah, and I wonder how present he's in their lives.
Yeah, I don't
does
know.
he take them to soccer practice and throw the baseball in the backyard with them?
No, he's too busy arguing with the execs at Twitter.
Hey.
There's a nanny doing that for sure.
Add him to the list of shit dads. They're everywhere.
Also, I see why he grew hair.
Yeah, right?
'Cause
See, that's a picture.
him bald isn't great.
That's Elon Musk. And then that's when he lived in suburbia and had kids, his first kids.
So did he have a hair transplant? What happens there?
Well, yeah, did he get on Mosh?
He got onto bloody Mosh,
He
mate.
got onto Mosh. He looks like if Harold Bishop were young.
Anyway, now Twitter are trying to take him to court for not buying Twitter or, something related to that. And I think, ironically, now they have to release their bot information in court as part of this whole proceeding. It's interesting. I wonder how many accounts on Twitter are just bullshit.
I think a lot. And I think Twitter are obviously worried because, back in the day, they were sort of one of the top social media platforms, and now there's everything else.
Yeah.
So once they reveal how many bots there are, I think no one's going to want to buy it.
I wonder if you'll now get Twitter for a more competitive price.
Yeah, it feels like he's just got cold feet completely. But Twitter's fascinating in that it feels like it's entirely useless yet stays relevant.
Yeah.
How's it not died?
I don't know. Ben, good morning.
How you going?
10 out of 10, brother. How are you?
Yeah, pretty good.
What can we do for you, old boy?
Just ringing up to see how everyone's going.
Oh, thank you. I'm
good.
7.8 out of 10, Ash.
I'm going to say 7. I'm a bit tired today.
Yeah, I'm an 8, Ben. Thank you for asking.
What's your score, Ben?
20 out of 20.
Shit.
Wow, we jumped to the 20 score.
Elevated.
They're big numbers, brother. What's the reason for the good mood?
Just in a good mood.
Go watch Stranger Things. It's off the hook. I finally caught up. My God, I love it. You just got to remember rather, that if you're watching some gritty drama and then go to Stranger Things, you got to remember that it's kids finding clues and solving the case.
My sister watched it on the way back from Thailand on the plane, and she looked like she needed to see a therapist after watching it. Like, her face the whole time she was shook.
It's great fun, but you got to remember it's kids finding clues.
Okay.
Don't go to it for Better Call Saul, grit, and
Right.
And it's real
Story
sci-fi.
Is this new season a little gruesome compared to others?
Oh, big time, Jackie.
Right,
That's off its tits, Jack.
Okay.
Hey, what's coming up?
Hey, Tony Martin's back and Ask Brownie returns.
It's the early show with Dino, Jack and Ash. Get up and go.
On Nova 100.
Hey, I'm just speaking to Fev on Instagram, who does the opposing breakfast show.
Yeah, how is he?
On Fox. Man, they've got new studios, right? And they've got a basketball court.
What?
They've got a basketball court, a golf simulator, and their studio looks like a friggin' nightclub.
It looks like NASA.
Meanwhile, this
Do their mics stay upright when they talk into them?
Look,
old rinky-dink piece of shit in here. No,
I touch this microphone and this is what happens.
That fell down.
Oh, it got my finger.
Oh, Jack.
Fev, if you're listening, 13 24 10, I want to talk about.
I want to hear about
They've
these
got a
studios.
basketball court, Ash.
But also they have a studio where the mics just don't fall randomly.
Hey, Mike Schmike. They got a basketball court.
Yeah, basketball court would be cool.
I think they've got a sauna as well because it's this brand new building and I've heard that there's like nice little chill out pods and I believe there's a sauna somewhere.
Shit.
But the lights themselves in their studios excite me because, Ash, it looks like electric on a Saturday night.
It actually does.
This studio,
A lot of mood lighting going on.
the lighting in this studio looks like the lighting in the Kmart change rooms
It does.
True.
where you're trying on a shirt.
And nothing looks good under that lighting, does it?
When you're trying on a 2XL shirt in the bad light. And the lights are designed so you can't see your veins.
That's so
Yeah,
true.
that's true.
If we had the sort of LED lighting that I've seen they have, I reckon our moods would all be improved by about 40%.
Absolutely,
At
Jack.
5 a.m. each morning.
That's science.
I want to hear more about these new studios now.
Mate.
Our bosses will love this.
Oh, yeah.
Nathan in Frankston. Good morning, Nathan in Frankston.
Good morning. How are we going?
Pretty good, brother. What are you calling up for?
Just hello, you know.
Yeah.
Catch up. Make sure everything's going all right.
It's been 2 weeks, Nathan. Give us something big from your life.
I've got a new truck at work.
New truck. That's big. That is big.
Huge.
How big is the truck?
7 metre tray, total set, almost 9 metres long.
Big truck,
6
brother.
metre rigid.
Hey, well done, Nathan. You've just walked into the dinner game. The game where you have to be honest and tell us what you had for dinner. The best dinner wins.
My God.
I can smell a liar, so don't you dog us here, friend. Ash, what did you have for dinner?
I had spaghetti bolognese.
Not bad, strong start, Jack.
Oh, I know I'm going to win, so I reckon you go next, Dino.
No, but he went out for dinner.
Hey, Ash, it's the dinner game. You know, if he went out, that's on him.
No, but remember,
Ash.
we decided the rules were you had to cook it yourself because that's why Jack was always winning.
Okay.
We have
You're
discussed
no,
this.
you're just jealous. Okay, I'll go. For an entree, I had Sydney Rock oysters. I then had saganaki with honey, which was life-changing. And then I had a steak because it's now Neptune in Paran have opened a new steak night. And endless bottomless fries. It was insane. It was
Bottomless
so
fries.
good.
I wish we should have cut him out of it, shouldn't we?
Dino, you go.
I told you, this game doesn't work with Jack.
Shit.
Dino?
I got teriyaki chicken from the Japanese joint on Flinders Lane, which is a strong
It's still
submission.
yum.
Not as good as yours, you big dog. Nathan!
Okay. I had something. He cooked it in a fry pan, right?
Mhm.
Nice and crispy. Nice, well, not really crispy, but cooked really well. Nice and brown. And then I had some white fluffy stuff with it, you know?
Okay.
Butter some bread. Yeah, I had some sausages and bread. That's what I had.
I hope your dinner was better than your phone.
Not strong
know.
enough to beat Jack. Tony, what do you got for us, Big Tone?
Morning. I had a prawn and chorizo risotto.
You son of a bitch.
That's good.
It's very strong.
That's good.
Sadly, no one can beat Sydney Rock oysters and a saganaki and a steak.
Oh, man, it was good.
Saganaki.
Saganaki. Hey, can we go back to Nathan? Nathan, you know how you got a new truck at work, man?
Yeah.
Do you reckon you could ask them for a new phone?
They gave me a work phone, but I called for my personal phone.
Why?
I need a new headset. I need a new headset, okay? That's what I need.
You need your head checked, Nathan. Ben, what do you got?
I had lasagna.
Oh, strong,
that's
brother.
good.
And on any other day, that could win.
Like,
Yeah, but Jack is a cheater.
But Jack brought a gun to a night fight.
He did. He's a cheater.
I'm not a cheater. You're just jealous.
Yeah, a little bit of jealousy, but also you always win because you're always out for dinner.
Well, maybe just like be me.
Yesterday, before I left, I put this song into the system illegally.
Oh, yeah, I love
No,
this.
I didn't put it in illegally, but I put it into today's show illegally.
Okay.
Panic at the Disco.
Oh, it's been a minute.
Yeah, don't. You're not a Kardashian. Don't say it's been a minute.
It's been a minute, you guys.
And a bit of a mixed bag here. All those crazy people that stormed the Congress in America, they're starting to get on trial, Ash. Have you been watching this?
Yeah, so the hearings are ongoing, basically, and at the moment they're kind of focusing on Trump's bid to, I guess, get enough votes or source enough votes to overturn the result of the election.
Source enough votes.
Yeah,
What
just
does that mean?
just pull them out of thin air, basically.
Basically, all the big scary, well, not scary people, all the big psychos are now sort of flipping on Trump. Mm-hmm. It's crazy shit. What's this about the Bunnings sausage? Let's go to Bunnings.
Yes, I heard this in your 5:30 news, Ash, but I
Yeah.
didn't hear the actual story itself.
So after 15 years, the humble Bunnings sausage sizzle has succumbed to cost of living pressures.
Inflation!
Inflation is getting the better of it. So it's
How much is it?
It's going to go up to $3.50
Okay.
from July 23. So that's, first time in 15 years. that it's
How
gone
much
up.
is the can with it?
Yeah.
Oh, the can? I don't know.
'Cause you
Isn't the
think
can
it's-
normally $2?
Oh, shit.
What's it currently for just the sausage?
At the moment, it's $2.50 for a sausage and bread.
Oh, $1 increase.
$1 increase.
I don't mind it as long as they have the little square payments. Like, as long as I can pay on my card, I'll pay $3.50.
Yeah.
It's when you're finding $3.50 in change, which is the challenge. But one thing that I would love Macca's to do, because when you're grim on a Sunday and you see people like being wholesome posting that they got a sausage.
So you're going to
and bread.
Macca's now?
No. When you see people posting like on a Sunday that they're at Bunnings and they got my sausage and bread and I'm hungover in bed, what I would love is if Uber Eats would Uber Bunnings sausages. Like they should do a deal with Bunnings. Or Bunnings should just create their own delivery service. And charge me an extra $5 to go towards
You
the
want
charity.
someone to put a sausage in bread and box it up and send it to you in your home.
On my Sunday, Ash, I would eat it.
Oh, that's real grim.
Yeah, and, you know, I hate to be the obvious arguer here and say, put some sausages in your fridge. But if you just cook them,
That sounds like something my mum or Ash would say.
Don't scrunch your face. But if you just cook them bitches up on a Sunday, that's fresh sausages, Jack.
No, but then it stinks,
No.
stinks out my apartment.
The taste difference will be phenomenal.
But don't you think part of the appeal of the Bunnings sausage is the fact that you can just buy it with loose change? If it keeps going up, you're not going to have enough loose change anymore.
I just never have loose change. I think that argument stood in like 2004, but I don't reckon now it does.
Too
Like
many
the
of,
Macca's 50-cent cone. Like, what is that sitting at now?
too many of these sausages.
Sure.
And, not only loose change you'll have, but loose bowels too.
That was good.
That was well done at 5:43.
Thank you.
Excellent work.
What else?
The Rock. Speaking of food, he has posted a picture of his workout cheat brekkie, and it's gone viral.
All right, now I've seen, because I'm a big Rock fan, I've seen him on cheat day. It's on a Sunday or whatever, and he's got a live-in chef, and he loves pancakes. Is pancakes in this?
Oh, no.
What's he got?
Does he often post his pancakes?
Big time.
So when you say cheat day, this is when he can eat anything he wants.
Well, he captioned it, Sunday morning coming down. Cheat meal breakfast, in brackets, also my post-workout meal. So I'm like, well, what is it? Because they're two very different
Well,
things.
after work, I'm guessing he's done such a big workout. It's just a free-for-all. He can eat whatever he wants to refuel.
Yeah, okay. So what he's got here, Dino, no, he did explain that it was made by his chef.
Yeah.
Chef Putty.
And he's got this maple syrup with his own tequila infused in it, that bad boy.
Well, in this meal he said, in quote, insanely delicious homemade biscuits from Chef Putty, drizzled with that honey magic. I wonder
boy.
if that's it.
And in the US, biscuits aren't like you know how we say biscuits is like a cookie?
Yeah.
Their biscuits is different.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Almost savoury sometimes.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
they look more like a
Fritter or
little
something.
muffin.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, next to those 4 or 5 biscuits drizzled with honey, is eggs, and it's the amount of egg that I think people are wigging out about.
How much egg, Jack?
How much egg do you reckon the Rock's eating?
6 eggs.
Yeah, I think that's a fair guess.
I'm probably going to say half a dozen.
A dozen.
Oh. It's like Gaston from Beauty and the Beast
So-
in that song. You know, we thought,
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
can we pull that up?
4 whole eggs and 8 egg whites. Like, that looks truly like putrid. That's too much.
Oh, that's a lot.
That's too much egg.
Ash, there's a lot of Disney characters I would go to bed with. The classic is Jasmine, obviously, from
Aladdin.
Yeah,
Aladdin.
strong.
Gaston for you?
No, because he's the baddie.
Ah.
He's a pig of a man.
Jack, would you root Gaston?
Absolutely.
You would, yeah. Yeah.
Gaston is a pig.
Yeah, but they're fun.
They're fun. No one wants to talk about this, but kiss my ass. Masks, and you might need another jab soon.
Yep.
Yes.
You might need it.
Yep.
And it's been a good year. Hey, the G, hearing that roar at the G.
Yes.
Hearing crowds. It's been a great year.
Hearing Ash Gardner at the club on a Saturday night.
Madness.
I did not think I would hear that in 2022.
Yeah.
No.
But if you're in your group of friends are going, I just don't think I'll get the next shot. Like, just why? Why? What real good reason would you not? We've all got complacent.
We have.
It's been great. And it still can be great.
And then obviously we saw the recommendation change overnight for masks to be worn indoors and in crowded areas. So that's the recommendation at this point in time. So the State Health Minister has copped a bit of backlash because she's defied what the Chief Health Officer recommended was for them to be mandated in certain settings like early childhood, childcare, those kind of things. So already the Health Minister is copping a bit of backlash. So I think we're kind of on the cusp here of things maybe shifting again if these are the kind of discussions that's happening.
Don't worry, the traumas, I can hear the trauma building in people, but it just a bit more work.
Yeah.
And I think as well, if we take it upon ourselves and take our own initiative to go and do things like get the booster or get the fourth if you're eligible, separate to what's going on in the whole political landscape and the political chat. Because I feel like the political chat...
Yeah, don't worry about that shit.
Yeah, don't worry about that. And also, it's an election year. Yes, it's going to be different messaging and different things to what they've said over the last 2 years.
Think
you
about
kind of separate it.
Yeah.
Yes.
What can you do
to keep living a lit life like we have the last 6 months?
Yep.
The city's off the hook.
I agree. Got to separate it.
There you go.
Dino for Premier.
Yeah. I've got a bit of shit on though.
Oh, fair.
Better Call Saul's back on. Good morning, everyone. If you're off to the gym, good on you. Hey, you've won the day. Huh?
And maybe, have a post-workout meal like The Rock.
Yeah, 1,200 eggs and some biscuits.
1,200?
With some
Whoa.
maple syrup.
And then pop by the cardiologist and say, deal with this.
What's happening?
Deal with this,
I
man.
need some help.
Hey,
Big Brother, Jackie. Have people been watching Big Brother?
I don't think so.
Okay, right.
I wanted to be excited about this new season because it featured some old sort of icons of the show, like Tim Dormer,
Reggie,
Estelle, Reggie, Farmer Dave.
Farmer Dave.
How?
He's still just as lovable as he was back in 2004.
I saw Farmer Dave at a dog show and he had a microphone and he was telling dogs to jump off planks into a pool. It was off the hook.
Dog show.
Oh, yeah.
Where was the dog show?
In Carlton at the exhibition centre.
Hey,
what?
Dogs are doing tricks.
That's pretty big for Farmer Dave to come down to Melbourne to host a dog show.
Yeah.
It was the best day of my life. So, okay, keep going.
So last night, the finale of both MasterChef actually and Big Brother were on, but I want to talk about Big Brother because I was stoked to see, full disclosure, I didn't watch it, but the great Reggie Bird won Big Brother for the second time.
The vegetarian.
Amazing.
Walking away with $250,000.
You take that.
Absolutely.
That is really great.
And it was really nice to see her up there with her 2 kids. And she was saying that she was asked what she's going to do with the money, and she said that she's just going to
gambling,
put a roof over
their head. Yeah,
that's nice.
Okay. Anyway, we're going to catch up with Reggie at 8:30 in Chrissy Celeb Stuff.
My jokes aren't funny, it's bad.
It's the early show.
Bum 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 bum.
Good morning.
Good morning. Looking flash, Dean, with the nice new haircut.
Thank you. I'm a flash boy.
You are a
fresh.
flash boy.
I went to the haircut man and said, make me look flash, boy.
So you go to an actual barber?
Yes.
Yeah.
He nailed the assignment.
Oh, thank you.
I got mine done yesterday as well, Ash, but cheers.
Looks really nice too. I'm always jealous of guys with barbers because do they give you drinks and as in alcoholic beverages and stuff like that?
Yeah, it depends where you go. I think most would offer you a beer.
I don't think they're licensed, but hey, you don't tell,
Whatever.
Don't tell the cops, huh?
Nah.
Not that the
You
cops
get them
would give
to
a shit.
Get them to drink with you, Ash, just to really spice up your haircut.
Oh, fun.
I tell you what I did do at the barber was ask for a close shave. And you ever had a close shave?
No, I've always been a little bit too wussy.
As in on your face.
Let me tell you, next time you're at the goddamn barber, set aside an extra 20
Yeah?
and get a close shave.
So,
Do they use the old school razor?
yeah.
Your life is in their hands.
It really is.
If they were doing some underbelly shit, you're gone.
What does it feel like? Can you actually feel the blade running up your skin or not?
Yeah, you feel the blade and you feel they put nice oils on you and put a hot towel on your face.
Yeah.
And it costs as much as a haircut, but who gives? It's real good.
And do they lather your face up with the brush and the
You get lathered, you get massaged. And I didn't know this was a possibility. I just asked him on a whim.
So how much does a face shave cost?
$40.
$40.
Pretty good.
Worth it.
Like if
How much of a pain in the ass
I was going to
shaving
say.
Is that no? I don't. I've got no idea.
Well, do you
I
with
don't
your
shave.
legs?
I don't shave my face.
Yeah, but with your
Body?
legs and stuff.
Yeah.
Or do you have some kind of laser?
Yeah. I guess.
business?
Yeah. So I guess you're right.
It's a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
And also, lasers are, I would imagine, a bit more expensive than a $40 shave. Because laser can get expensive, can't it?
Yeah.
But don't lasers last for yonks?
But you have to get several laser sessions.
How
for it to
many a
then
year?
last.
How many lasers a year do people get?
I think it's not like the average is. I think about 10 before it's
Yeah.
effective for long-term results.
For real?
For real?
Yeah, but then you can get packages and it works out to $30 a session.
Okay.
Oh.
So I still think it's more. Maybe you should get your face lasered.
Can you do that?
I don't know.
No, I
Probably
I'll
not.
laser the shit out of my face.
Why don't we just do it? Fun radio gags.
All I'm telling you is if you've never got a close shave from a barber, do it.
I'm going to do it, but I don't close shave anymore because I still am at that stage of life where I'm 25, but if I get a close shave, I'll look 5.
So you want to keep a bit of grizzle.
I have to keep a tiny bit of stubble because otherwise I look at myself in the mirror.
You can hear it in the mic.
And I feel like I'm going back to grade 4.
Gotcha.
Bit of ASMR there. Do it again,
Yeah,
Jack.
do it, Jack. Yeah.
Oh, yucky.
Is that dandruff on your grizzle?
Shut up.
Why is the mic all dusty now?
Call us all up and tell us about your lasering and facials. And
if you are a laser person, tell us if we can laser Dean's face.
If not, guys, can we start a business? Because I've been looking for a hole in the market and I reckon face lasering could be it.
Get your face lasered here on Nova.
No, I'm not taking them to the studio, mate. We'll find a nice space down on Chapel Street or something.
Okay, yeah, that's
Ben,
better.
You ever got lasered, man?
No, I haven't got lasered, but my partner tried to get my chest lasered.
Yep. How'd that go?
Not very good.
Why? What happened?
It went red raw.
Okay.
But did it subside after you put some post-laser gel on it?
Red raw.
Yeah, it came good eventually, but it was painful.
Yep.
Yeah. See, I think laser is far less painful than some of that waxing or other options.
And I imagine with laser as well, the pain would depend on the part of the body.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Have you ever tried an epilator?
What's that?
When I was a kid, I remember my mum used to use it on her legs.
Yeah.
It's like a little machine and it's almost like tweezers on crack, like a line of tweezers, and you press the button and it's like, and it rips all the hair out in one big go.
Ben, genitals. Ever got them waxed?
Yes.
Yep. Do it again?
That's not too bad.
How did
I prefer that than my chest.
Yep.
The genitals, okay.
Interesting.
You know what else is good is the NAR or the Nair hair removal cream.
Yeah.
Because you just lather it on, you leave it for a few minutes, and then you spatula it off.
But what is in that shit?
I know, I often think that, but you just don't think about it.
Just
Imagine some substance that goes into your pores and makes your hair fall out. That's sus, man.
Yeah, it's like chemicals that burn the hair follicle.
But it works.
Michaela, are you giving us some laser insight?
Yeah, I've actually done it all. Ash, I actually used to do epilator. I used to have one. And oh my gosh, it was the most painful thing ever.
Yeah.
I used to do it on my underarms and that was about it because that's the only one I could actually handle.
That actually makes me cringe. That would have been so painful.
Are epilators a thing of the past now? Do people still use them?
I think they're big in the 90s.
Yeah, my mum still uses them on her legs, but there's no hair there anymore because she used it so much.
Yeah.
So it's painless for her.
See, my mum's the same. I remember watching her do it, and she would do it just without any, kind of reaction on her face. And I was like, oh, give me a go. And that's when I realised she was a monster, a stony-faced monster.
I know.
No reflexes.
Always known that about Marilyn.
The head of the epilator looks mean.
It's menacing.
Jesus Christ, it looks like a mulcher.
It's aggressive. Yeah, it does.
Oh, my God.
A human mulcher.
Michaela and Ben will give you some prizes, but last word for you, Dean. What would you like to say about hair removal?
I'm a pretty hairy person, and for the wheels graded shave, I end up getting a full top end wax.
Yep.
And got some tattoo cream to try and rub on it to dent it before I did it.
Yep.
And then you got to put it on half an hour before, but they come out 10 minutes later and said, "Come on, you're going in."
Jesus.
What's a
like, people were paying $100 to rip a strip off.
To torture you?
Yeah, because it was for the greatest shave.
Yeah, but they're still paying their money to hurt you. What sort of revenge were they seeking?
Even my mother paid $100 to bloody rip it off.
Wow.
That's just sadistic.
Yeah. Mum.
Mum, stop ripping me hairs out,
Dean,
Mum.
you're in the draw for first class and 50k. So are Ben and Michaela.
It's the early show on Nova 100. Petrol talk.
Oh, it's bloody expensive at the moment, isn't it?
It is.
It is so painful to fill up at the moment, but...
I famously said I didn't care about fuel prices on the show. But then, moronically, it doesn't really affect me because I live 2Ks from work.
Yeah.
And that's why. And then a whole bunch of people are like, "Are you an idiot?"
Well, and the switch runs on cooking oil, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
The Switch would be fuel efficient.
So I'd like to say fuel prices do matter.
They do.
Just not to me. Everyone's different.
I respect that.
Ash.
You travel outside of the city sometimes, though, right?
But on my e-scooter.
Yeah, right.
When I'm not getting mugged.
Yeah.
And there's also the argument that it's one of those things that you just put it in the hole and you don't look at the price.
Yeah, I just put it in the hole and don't look.
Hole and don't look.
Put it in the hole, don't
You close
look.
your eyes, you put it in the hole, and then you squeeze and then you leave.
And then whatever happens after that happens.
Correct. 'Cause
Like
once
it's done, you have to pay for what you've just done.
Once you feel the fluid get to the top, you're like, I just have to pay for this because otherwise I'm going nowhere in life.
Yeah, you can't just not pay.
No, you get in trouble for that.
What do you reckon?
Yeah, so out at Wanturna yesterday, there were massive queues because 7-Eleven Wanturna was selling petrol for $1.34 a litre, which is about $1 less
cheaper
than what most other places are selling it for.
Even more, because I think my closest petrol station, I last checked, it was $2.40.
It's madness.
So let me get... My maths is pretty good.
Yeah,
if
go.
you've got a 40-litre tank and you fill that bitch up, you're saving $40.
How good is that?
Yeah.
It didn't take long, though, for the servo to adjust the prices back and start selling it for $2.34. But there were still queues because a lot of motorists are starting to use those apps where you can lock in the price.
Oh, yeah.
So a lot of people are still lining up well into the Arvo because they'd, snagged the price and then filled up for that.
I wondered what that was because I saw on the news last night they were showing footage of the lines across the day.
Yeah.
And then they've got a reporter still there with the queue still there. But I'm like, hang on, if it was adjusted within the hour...
Yeah.
But people jumped. I never even didn't know you could do that on a fuel app.
Yeah. I read ads for it all the time. It's like this fuel price lock. Where
Babe, I told you, don't listen to you. It's after 6 a.m. I tune you out.
I know. Everybody does. You can lock in the price.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, you should really listen because you'd benefit from it and then you'd also know the weather and the time. So there you go.
I've got an iPhone. I can look at the time.
Nicole, what do you reckon?
Well, you can actually lock it in with 7-Eleven for 7 days. So that would have been handy for the people who live around Wanturna.
They get, although the only thing with that, Nicole,
What are they
is
loaded up for?
yeah, but mate, imagine how much driving you've got to do with that within that 7 days to get your tank empty.
That's true. That's true.
I've driven kilometres to empty my tank, let me tell you.
Yeah.
What does that
Are we
mean?
still talking about the petrol? Or are we back
I don't
to
know.
I don't know.
Nicole, you're in the draw for first class and 50k.
Thanks, mate.
Hey, Nicole, how good's the banana bread at 7-Eleven?
Can't say I've ever had it.
Cool. The thing I'm certain of is everyone's a big dumb idiot. and you think you're not an idiot, but you are. You're a big dumb idiot. You're a little organism on this rock that's here for 100 years max.
I love the idea of people driving to work and just turning their radio on and being told, you're a big dumb idiot.
I mean, you are.
And just nodding slowly.
I am. You are,
Yeah.
Ash, Jack.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Big, we're all idiots.
Yeah.
Especially how we act to other states. Like, I'm from Perth, and when you go home, everyone's like, "Oh, Melbourne wanker, you wear a scarf."
Do they?
Yeah, they do. And I try not to do that, but you catch yourself doing it. Right. Like I was at the bar the other night and met a lovely girl from Sydney. Mm-hmm. I was giving her shade for Sydney, and I caught myself midway going, "Oh, you're just another dickhead."
I did it in Thailand.
Right.
We went to an Aussie bar to watch a game of AFL, and there was a table of people next to us. And I turned to my dad and I said, "Oh, clearly Queensland bogans."
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Did you say that loud enough for them to hear?
No, because I didn't want a black eye.
In light of this, I tried to... No, I didn't try. I watched the Origin last night to embrace stuff that I don't normally.
Yeah.
And it was rad. The Origin was off. If you're passionate about the Origin, call us right now, 132410. It was sick.
It was exciting, yeah.
It was. I didn't even know the rules. It was awesome.
Yeah.
I didn't watch it because I don't understand the rules and don't know them. But then apparently it was real feisty and fun to watch.
Fights,
yeah, it's a bit of a punch on.
I'm a lover, not a fighter. But when the fights happened, my tail was wagging.
It's fun to watch other people fight on the TV, even if you are a lover.
Yeah,
yeah.
It's just not fun at stalactites when you're getting a kebab.
Correct.
That's when it's not fun. Hello, stranger. Do you like the Origin?
Yeah, bro.
You go for Queensland?
Yeah, bro, of course.
Have you been to bed?
Yeah, of course, bro. I'm on my way to work.
Oh, okay.
What's your name?
Dazza.
Right, Dazza. Now, I'm going to try and just play some audio here and tell me if I stuff anything up. Andrew Johns is a league legend, right, Dazza?
Yeah.
Did you see him? He's a mad New South Wales fan who lost last night. Is that right?
Yeah.
So he was on the coverage after it and, like, full sulking. Like,
yeah, I didn't say that. No, I didn't say that. I just watched the game. I always watched the game and went to bed, bro.
Well, have a listen to this. This is him on the panel after the game where he's really flat. He's visibly flat, and he's not saying anything. He's sucking, to be honest. Now, this is the greatest. Yeah. He's one of the greatest players that we've ever lived. Is that right, Dazza?
Yeah, that's it.
All right, have a listen to his reaction when someone tries to engage him about the loss.
Joey, can you put a finger on where you think it went wrong for New South Wales tonight?
Big moment. Yeah. That's the big moment. And now we have to listen to all the bullshit you just go on with for the next 12 months. Yeah. Drives you mad.
Wow. I think he's not happy.
I think some would say a bit of a sore loser.
Yeah, a bit salty.
Yeah.
Mate, they full sucked. Now, I'm... Salty as, and I'm competitive as hell. So, and the moment you've got to really pull yourself in is after you lose. You know?
100%.
Because when you look back and look at yourself sucking, you're like, oh, God, I handled that.
You look like a pure peanut.
A pure peanut, right?
Hard, bro. Salty cashew.
Daz, you're speaking my language.
Daz is the best.
You could win first class and 50K. I'm just going to add the good stuff audio to Andrew Johns here. Because I think it might work.
Joey, can you put a finger on where you think it went wrong for New South Wales tonight?
Big moment. Yeah. That's the big moment. And now we have to listen to all the bullshit you just go on with for the next 12 months. Yeah. Drives you mad.
Good stuff. Perfect. Daz.
Pure peanut.
Please call back more frequently, Daz.
Good stuff. What's coming up, Yak?
The great man, one of our favourites, Fitzy from Fitzy and Whipper, is joining us because he is hosting the front bar tonight. Fitzy's loose at the moment as well. I've noticed this year. He just doesn't care. It's great. And also Titus O'Reilly's joining the show.
James, you have the final word. What's going on?
Not much. Just quickly, you know how you guys got Ash to talk to everyone with sound bites?
Yeah.
Yeah, why haven't you done psychological warfare on her and made her talk to herself?
Tune in tomorrow, gang.
It's the early show with Dino, Jack and Ash. Get up and go.
on Nova 100.
All right. Well, congratulations, everyone. It's goddamn Friday, and hope everyone's doing something good this weekend. What are you guys doing this weekend?
Well, we've got our Christmas in July party this evening.
Yeah, that's tonight.
Which I'm in a bit of a dilemma about because it is, I think is it an ugly sweater theme?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Which I famously hate themed parties. Like, let me just come as me, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to go as anything. But then I feel like even Brownie, I heard, is organising like some little Christmassy prop. So I'm like,
no.
You got to get on board.
The thing that Brownie's organised is not...
It's Fitzy. Should I answer it?
It's not extensive. Yeah, answer it.
Hey, Fitz.
Hey, Jackie, how are you, buddy?
Yeah, good, mate. We're just on air. I just put you on speaker with Dino and Ash.
Oh, and can you send... Sorry, mate.
Don't be silly.
Can you send Thomas down or someone there?
Can do, brother. Can do. We'll see you in a second.
Thank you, brother. Bye.
Bye.
I don't think he understood that he was on air.
No.
Neither do I.
That could have gone real tits up.
I also haven't heard Tom referred to as Thomas. So
I know, I love it.
Thomas!
He's here because they did the front bar, I think, last night.
Yeah, of course.
Anyway, Brownie's not gone to effort, trust me.
He's not?
He told me what his costume is. It's not effort.
Really?
Okay.
Because I remember there was a Christmas party where Brownie turned up as Woody, didn't he?
No,
that was the ice bar.
That was the
ice challenge.
I feel like, oh no,
Big
Ron
freeze.
Burgundy. He came as Ron Burgundy.
He wore a suit.
No, and the hair. He had the hair and everything.
He did really commit that
Yeah,
year.
he
but
did.
I feel like Christmas in July, like, is it okay if I just don't go as anything?
It's
If I
a,
don't
it's
put
a
Christmas
jump.
on?
All you have to do is put a Christmas
No,
sweater
but I don't
on.
want to. They're
It's
ugly.
Easy.
Or you can just go with... I've gone for Christmas themed.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know it was sweater specific. Is that right?
Well, it's ugly sweater
Ugly
specific.
sweater.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so that's tonight.
Oh, well, I've tried. I actually tried.
Yeah.
Okay. Ash, are you...
I've got something else on this weekend. I've been asked to do something and I said yes. And it's since come to my attention that I probably don't actually understand what's involved in this thing.
Stripping.
So my friend, my best mate since high school, has asked me to be the godmother of her daughter. And I was very honoured and said yes. But then I was talking to another friend and she's like, oh, wow, that's a big responsibility. Where would you live? And I was like, what do you mean? And she said, a godmother, that means that if something happens to your friend Claire and Sean, you're the legal guardian of the child.
Ash, what are the chances they'll both get hit by a bus, you know? I reckon you'll be all right.
But then
both of them.
But then, like, my friend said, well, what about the other two kids? Like, does that mean they all come and live with you?
Oh, yeah.
So that means I'm going to have 3 small children in my 1-bedroom apartment.
No. There'll be a strain on your resources, so you'll be living in a caravan.
Yeah.
I didn't realise. I just thought, I had to be present in her life and,
You'll be straight back up to Shepparton.
You've been conned. You've been absolutely conned.
Also...
And your friend is trying to take your money.
But is that what a godmother does?
Yeah.
So I've totally misunderstood it.
I want you to decline the offer purely to see you have to draft a text being like, hey, really sorry, I've thought about it, can't make this weekend. Good luck on the hunt for a new godmother. Cheers.
But it's literally on Sunday. The christening's on Sunday.
It's all right. 48 hours notice is fine as a polite decline.
Christenings. That's another world, Ash.
Yeah, I know.
What is it,
Everyone's
1991?
hanging out in a church, dunking a baby into a basin. Oh, what's going on there?
Honestly.
And that baby, when it grows up, isn't going to church. Let's be honest.
No.
Well, then
Let's be
someone
honest.
else, when I was talking to someone else about it, I said, what's involved? I just thought I had to be a good influence on her life. And this other person said, oh, no, it just means that you're the one who has to take them to church every Sunday. It's like, hang on, what? What? I don't know what I'm doing anymore.
Dino, please.
I'd drive straight into the ocean if I had to.
Please tell me you're doing something more fun this weekend.
I'm coming out with you guys tonight.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to the footy on Sunday. Come on. There's shit going on.
Yeah, it's a real good game you're going to, yeah?
Yeah. Eagles Hawks.
Good one.
But Albo's called a meeting of the leaders, so I reckon there'll be more masks in our future.
Yes, I did see that on Monday.
And more support for people who are isolating.
Masks. What the hell's going on, everyone? It's Nova 100, and sadly we've learnt that Ash has been conned into raising someone else's children. Her friend said, hey, do you want to be my godmother? And Ash was like, what an honour. And then her friend was like, gotcha, bitch. She didn't say that. She did not say that.
She didn't say that. Someone else said, you realise this means that if anything happens to the mum and dad,
Yeah.
that you are then that child's legal guardian.
And
And
you are.
my living circumstances aren't really
No.
set up for small
You're barely
children.
holding on.
Ash, you're going to have to get up half an hour earlier to mix up some formula for these little rugrats.
Like, where will they all sleep?
You tell me, mate.
Also, I love how they chuck on God at the start of Mother, so it sounds like it has some religious, deep, beautiful meaning. But
think it
really,
does.
but really, the expectation when the baby comes is that you buy it something for its birthday every year, and that you're just referred to as the godmother. Like, it means nothing.
I'll be there for Freya through her life.
The godmother.
No, you won't.
Jack raises an interesting point. They call it godmother to make it jazz it up a bit more.
Oh, yeah, I like the title.
To give you like a bit of a sense of a god complex. If you will.
100%. I'm
And,
happy with the title. The title I'll take.
But it should be called if I croak, you've got my kids.
Yeah. Or if I'm broke, can you buy stuff for my kids?
Yeah.
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 Wow, I said yes, like with a lot of excitement. I felt very honoured, but I didn't realise the whole legal guardian part of it.
Bernadette, yeah, you'll back us up here. Ash is cooked.
No, she's not cooked. There's no legal responsibility.
Oh.
It is a honorary title. It's someone that they've chosen her because she will be a good influence in the child's life.
That's me.
Look, I think Jack and I may have overreacted a bit. That's fine.
I did also get a message from someone else, though, who said it's definitely if something happens to the mum and dad. So I'm getting a lot of conflicting information here, Bernadette.
I'm telling you, Bernadette.
All I would say is lawyer up.
Lawyer up.
If I don't have the money to raise a child, I don't have the money for a lawyer either, let's be honest.
Hey, I've watched movies. You can get, like, free lawyers.
Oh, true.
Jack's watching
Pro
movies,
bono.
guys.
Yeah,
You'll do it pro bono.
Hey, Bernadette, we are going to send you a $200 Harris scarf voucher for your contribution. Stay warm this winter with Harris scarf. Great brands, great prices, and you're in the draw for Nova's First Class and 50K.
Terrific. Thank you very much. Have a good day.
Thanks for your help, Bernadette.
You're a great person and have a bright future. Let's go to Roy. Roy, what's up, Roy?
G'day, Ash. G'day, Jack. G'day, Dino, you son of a gun.
Roy, you son of a bitch.
What's happening, Roy?
How are you, mate? I just want to ask what your top flavour of choice is.
Great question, Roy.
At the cinemas.
Great question, Roy. Now, hey, Roy, are we talking about an indie cinema with house-made exotic flavours like cinnamon over in Carlton, or are we talking
We're
Hoyts?
talking the suburbs. We're talking the burbs.
Okay, so like Hoyts and all that sort of stuff we're talking.
Yeah, Hoyts, yeah.
Jack?
I'm not a massive ice cream man, Roy. So when we go to movies, super relatable. When we go to movie screenings, they sometimes give us a free choc top, and it's just the vanilla one with the chocolate coating. That's probably my go-to.
Very boring.
It's the only one I've tried, actually, Roy.
That's how
I'm sorry.
Jack is very vanilla, just like he is in the bedroom. Hey-oh! Sorry
Got
about
me.
that.
What are the other options at your suburban cinema? Because I've only...
Mint choc.
Yeah.
Caramel. That's just two. Boysenberry, Roy.
Ew.
Everyone forgets about boysenberry.
No. Well, if I had the choice, I'd go with the caramel.
Yeah. No, it's usually salted caramel.
Oh, even better.
Yeah.
Yeah, salted caramel.
And,
Oh,
And
yeah, a
I've
little
got
bit of salt too.
yes, Roy?
And I've got a little confession, pup.
Yep.
Are you missing something from the precinct?
Oh, shit.
Did you steal Dean's wallet?
No, I think Roy's referring to a rowdy podcast event we had for Brownie's podcast. And did I leave something at the pub, Roy? Let me think. No, I got my phone, keys, wallet, my trumpet. What do I leave?
Is there a megaphone that you might be in safe hands?
Oh, shit. I took a work megaphone to the pub. Oh, I thought Brodie... Oh, you got that, Roy?
I do. I was going to go out and say, go out of the taxi and yell out, WTB, baby!
Oh, Jesus. Guys, you don't know what Roy's talking about, but trust me, this all makes sense. Roy, I need that megaphone back, you son of a bitch.
That's work property, Roy.
Roy, the poor Casanovas have been hitting the streets, straining their vocal cords because you have the megaphone and they have to scream, Diet Coke over here without a megaphone.
So I'll get it to you. I'll get it to you as soon as possible, pup.
Thanks, Roy. I love your work, brother, and have a good weekend. Stay out of jail. Don't move, everyone. Call if you want a prize. Oh, give Roy something, Jackie.
Yeah, Roy, we're going to send you... Roy, do you have a family?
No, I wouldn't mind the $200 The Harris scarf.
Oh, great. A $200 Harris scarf voucher for you. Stay warm this winter with Harris scarf. Great
Right.
brands, great prices.
The prices aren't a menu, brother. All right. Let's take some telephone calls. Todd. Hey, Toddy, what are you doing anyway?
I'm just on my way to work, and I'm going to see some local football this weekend.
Son of a bitch.
Who are you going to watch play?
Just my local suburb, Somerville versus Mornington.
Right on, man. How good's local footy and how good is the tuck shop and how good... What's on the menu at your local footy? Are we talking dim sims?
Dim Sims, hot dogs, meat pies, you name it.
Yeah, Todd, my mate Rourke plays for, I think it's the Sorrento Sharks, and I had to go to Rosebud a few months ago, and the hot chips at the Rosebud
Forget about
tuck
it.
shop. Whoa.
Whoa.
Mind blown, Todd.
Next level, were they?
Next level.
I haven't been down to Rosebud for a couple of years because they're not in our league no longer.
Toddy, a practical question. At your footy club, can you use PayPass, man?
Yes, you can.
Hey, that's good.
It's that little square machine.
Very convenient.
Saved lives.
That little square machine's off the hook. If they didn't have that, I'd be screwed, Ash.
You know what's a travesty? Some local footy clubs are dry. They don't serve alcohol.
What?
Yeah.
Ew. This is Australia.
So in some suburban leagues, the grounds are dry. You can't get
They
a
don't
beer.
deserve to be open.
No, I know.
Toddy, have a great time. Stay out of trouble. Anything else you want to say to this beautiful city of ours?
Go West Coast.
Yes, Todd.
Oh, no.
Said no one except for me and you, Toddy.
What a...
And that deserves
I reckon they're going to win this weekend.
Okay, I'm bored already.
No. Thanks for opening this door, Toddy.
shut up,
Here's the good thing, Todd. We've got this new dreadlock boy on our team that we got in the mid-season draft,
What's
and
his
he's from
name?
Melbourne. His name is Jai.
That's it.
And
Is that?
yeah.
Yes, I did hear about this last night.
Yeah, Todd, great chat. Here's a prize, brother.
Dino, as he spoke about that, even went as if he was like on the footy show.
pundit. Did you say
you
that-
went full pundit.
Didn't
I
you
loved
say
it.
that boy looks like he has a dead possum on his head?
Yeah. I think I take issue with white people and dreadlocks.
I believe Jai Cully's from down my neck of the woods.
See?
I think he's from the Dandenong Stingrays.
Mate,
So.
he's a gun, and it'll be me at the MCG watching him. That's it.
Todd, we're going to send you a family. Do you have a... No, Todd, did you have a family?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I'm going to send you a family pass to see... I can't even say that movie. Can someone say
Well,
that?
the
Where
Crawdads.
Crawdads? That
No,
one?
the other one.
No.
I can't read that far away. I don't
Where's-
have my glasses on.
I'm not... Oh, yeah, no, I can send you a family pass to see Where the Crawdads Sing. Where the Crawdads Sing arrives on the big screen July 21. Wow.
Perfect. Thanks, guys. Have a good weekend.
Love you,
You
Todd.
too, Todd.
Kate, what do you got for us? Kate in Coldstream.
I was just calling to say good morning.
Hey, mate. What'd you do
I'm
last
also
night?
at work.
What'd you do?
Nothing. I've got little kids, so basically I brought some work home with me, so I did a bit of that, and
Yep.
then that's basically my life,
What
working
are,
kids.
what are your hopes for the weekend, dear friend?
Oh, I'm also going to watch local footy. My son plays for the Lilydale Falcons, so go the Dales. I'm hoping that they win.
Are you a psycho parent that...
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Screams at
Hey,
opposition.
that's going to cause some trauma for your young boy later. It's all good.
Kate, I'm going to send
Absolutely.
you 4 tickets to Where the Crawdads Sing as well.
Oh, beautiful. Fantastic. Thanks, guys.
No worries.
Bye, Kate. I'll tell you why I'm always in a mood, because it's early as hell and the Macca's kid didn't put sugar in my coffee. Sorry.
No, that's a rough start to the day.
No, don't give me sympathy. I don't deserve it.
Did you yell at the Macca's?
I
kid, though?
did, Ash.
Oh no! Well, then you don't deserve.
That kid
sympathy.
does not have a job now.
He's sacked.
Oh no!
Also, I got an exciting email yesterday. Probably shouldn't say this on air, but I'm going
please
to.
do.
There's a chance that we could be having 7-Eleven coffee brought to the studio.
Yes.
Today.
No, soon. Semi-permanently. I
And
believe.
banana bread, dog?
Oh, that banana bread. The $1 coffee and the banana bread. That would be
Oh
a
my
game
God,
changer.
yeah. Do they do almond milk?
Yeah.
Oh, shut up.
They
Ash.
don't, Ash.
No, I'm gonna request they don't bring in almond milk just to annoy you.
We're going to go.
Hey, coming up after 7, we're going to catch up with one of the experts on that new show, on Hunted, which
yeah.
premieres Sunday on Channel 10. And also, Dino, we need to talk about your shark experience after.
Oh, mama.
Oh wow!
Dino's
Epic.
one with sharks.
Hey, we're going to go.
It's the early show with Dino, Jack, and Ash.